continue
Recording
tonight
in progress.
with Coach Blashill. Please let us know if you'd like to ask a question. We'll get started with Trevor Thompson.
Flash, you said this morning you wanted to take away their time and space. They looked like they were frustrated at times tonight. How closely were you able to follow the game plan in the end?
Yeah, I mean, I think between that and trying to make them defend, I thought the first two periods we did a really good job of that. I thought we were on top of them. We were tight. We didn't give them too much space in the neutral zone. We got the pucks in the O zone. We played good O zone. We hounded hard and gapped, and I thought we did a really good job. I thought in the third, we gave them too much time and space, and they came at us good then. And when they have the puck, they're obviously one of the best teams in the league offensively. Super dangerous, and so we just but that part of that's learning for us, just learning how to play with that lead. Obviously you give up a late goal in the second, early goal in the third, you get on your heels a little bit. That's human nature. So I think there's areas where we can still learn and get better, and you like to do that while you're winning.
It seems like night after night we're talking about how good your goaltending is. How important was Ned tonight?
Yeah, it's just critical, but that's the league. You look around the league and the teams that are at the top and generally have really good goaltending. So it's what we need out of them. It's what we expect out of them, and they've given that to us here in the last bit for sure. So I think we need to get better defensively. I know that actually, but we're going to keep working at it.
Mesnikov, the offense continues to come for him. How much are you looking forward to him producing, or do you look to him to produce at this point with what he's given so far?
Yeah, I think tonight was a really, really good game for Vlad. I thought he played really well. The goals I think are part of it, but I thought his whole game was really good. I certainly don't judge him just on production, but we do need production throughout the lineup. It's critically important. You can't rely on one, two, or three guys to score your way into success on a night-to-night basis. So I think Vladdy's production is important, and I think the way he played tonight was critical.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Max Boltman.
Jeff, why do you think you guys, after the late goal in the second, early goal in the third, why do you think you're able to hold it off at that point?
Well, part of that certainly at that point is goaltending. I think that's a huge part of it, to be able to find ways to win. I thought our battle level was extremely high throughout. And even at the end, 5-on-6 there, I thought our battle around the net was really, really high. We weren't perfect defensively. We need to get better for sure. Some of that is McDavid can break you down, Draisaitl can break you down, and all of a sudden there's a little bit of a scramble. But again, I think we're learning, and I think there was areas where we took a step tonight.
On the penalty kill, why do you think you guys were able to keep them off the board? Stahl had a great shift.
Yeah, Stahl's had a real good game. I'd start by saying we took two. And I think it was two, right?
Yeah.
So you got a better chance of killing that power play if you take two than if you take six. They just, at some point they're going to find a way to make a play. So that would be the beginning. I thought our guys executed at a high level. I haven't disliked our penalty kill. I've disliked the percentage it's at, but I haven't disliked our penalty kill. I think we've been in a I don't feel like, sometimes when it struggles a little bit, you feel like you're in a tough spot. I don't feel like that. I really don't. So I think we got a chance to continue to dig our way out of our hole in the penalty kill night by night, and end up having a real good kill by the end of the year.
Next, go to Ansar Khan.
Yeah, Jeff, you just talked about only taking two penalties. Just how difficult is that, just to be that disciplined against a team that powerful? And how much obviously it helps when you're controlling much of the play the first two periods.
Yeah, you tend not to take as many penalties when you have the puck, and I thought we had the puck a good amount the first two periods. Not ridiculous, but a good amount. I think some of it is how the game's called. Every night, the game kind of takes on a life of its own, and how the game's called is part of it for sure. There's probably different infractions on one night that are called that aren't called another night, but just doing everything we can to be, not allowing, the thing we talk about is don't give the refs a chance to make an easy call. So don't have your stick in someone's gut. Don't have your stick up high. Make sure that you're moving your feet, not reaching and tugging and things like that. I thought we did a good job of that.
Just overall, I think just your defense on your top line, just limiting them to one goal.
Just say that again. Our defense against their top line. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just talk about the job that you did against their top line.
Yeah, they mixed and matched a little bit. They had those Draisaitl and McDavid together. They had them apart. It was a team effort. It wasn't one group that was totally responsible for them. Ultimately, I think we used 3 or really 4 lines to match against them, with maybe a different piece sprinkled in and out. So, I think when you have confidence that you're throughout your lineup, guys can do a good job of that. It's really important, and they play a lot, and they have long shifts, and so you got to make sure that as a group you can defend against them. And really, our all 6D and I'd say the majority of the forwards spent time against both those guys, and that's how we're going to have to win. We're going to have to win as a team.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.
Next, we'll go to Lean St. James.
Jeff, was that a game where you guys executed and the pace was as good as you've had maybe all season?
It's hard to say. I think we've had some real good games, but I thought for the first 2 periods, I thought we did a really good job against a team, obviously, that has a heck of a record. That's a really good team. So, not quite as good in the third from that perspective. But I thought in the first 2, I thought we did a really good job. I just thought, we made lots of plays. We got the puck in the O-zone, and then we tracked and gapped real well. And that's how I think we have to play to be successful.
Did you like the 42? I mean, they are a team, they make it 3-2 that can very easily change things in one shift. The 42 you guys showed in not getting nervous when they made it that close with 19 minutes regulation left.
Yeah, it's not ideal to come out with a 2-goal lead and they score the first shift. So that's certainly not ideal, not how we draw it up. But I think it's important for us to win those games. Though it's important for us to win games where you just have a 1-goal lead for a long period of time, because that's the learning process. And it gets easier if you score 5 and 6. We got to find ways to, as we talked today, we got to be able to win 2-1. We got to be able to win 6-1. We can't expect ourselves to win 6-5 every night. So we're going to continue to get better as a group defensively. We're going to continue to make sure our puck management's good. And I thought it was a good step in the right direction tonight, especially to win the game at 3-2. With the empty netter making it 4.
Last question, Steve Kornacki.
Yeah. Could you talk about Vladislav's first goal and what a surge it gave your team and the crowd and everybody, and just what he was able to accomplish tonight?
Well, like I said, I thought he played really, really good. I thought obviously getting on the board first is a big part of winning. And not to say that you shouldn't be able to win if you don't, but especially at home, especially with the crowds as good as they've been. I thought the crowd was great tonight, great energy, and so it just gives you good momentum. So I think the game he played was real important for us. I thought it was one of his better games in the last little bit. He's had a good year, but I thought tonight was really good.
All right, that's all for us tonight. Thanks everyone for joining us.